Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here with one of William Grady's older works called Final Authority, and it's on Scripture. He's got several. He's got a couple books out on American history, and he's got another one out on inspiration. I think I may have it floating around somewhere. If not, I know I need to get it maybe from our good friends at Local Church Bible Publishing. Purchase it from them for a donation. But this is one of the best books out showing why the King James Version of the Bible is the Scripture. And I have seen this book convert many people. Now, I'll just show you, it's written in large print, but it's got amazing amounts of references in there. And it's a fairly large book. But I really enjoy this book. It's got 2 or 3 areas that I don't particularly care for. And he's not as acerbic as Pete Ruckman and maybe not even as Gail Ripplinger, but he is kind of acerbic sometimes. It's 393 pages, 392, excuse me. And here's a picture of Grady at the back. And we'll get to the front. We'll see when this thing was initially done. I'm going to guess 87-ish. It may be a little later than that, though. I think he taught at Hiles Anderson for years. I'm not sure exactly where he's writing. This is where he's at now. I think he just did another book with a businessman. I've done a review on that book. Would Jesus only use one Bible or something like that? I'll show you how I take notes here, so I can find stuff. I found that's really the best way instead of trying to dog ear every page, because that's what it ends up being. But a lot of people still like this book. So let's see when it's written. Now, it's not going to be like your David Otis Fuller's books, you know. It's going to be a little more than that. It's 1993. This volume is affectionately dedicated to my faithful helpmeet, Linda Shannon, for being that special angel of providence for whose hands I received my first King James Bible, a woman that feareth the Lord. She shall be praised. How about that? Dr. Jack Hiles, my pastor, employer, friend, dedicated. Okay, so the deeds of the Nicolaitans, doctrines of the Nicolaitans. This is just some of the chapter titles. Transmission of the text, Mark 16, 9 through 20. A lot of people want it marked to end at verse 8, so there's no resurrection. And now all that's been shown to be bogus. It's 19th century corruptions in Vaticanus and Sinaiticus. That's other videos all over the internet. Causes for corruption, Tares in the Wheat's a good video on that as well. The Synagogue of Satan, David Daniels, good videos on that. 2 false witnesses, bathed in blood, Hampton Court, the old black book, sanctioned from on high, entered the Jesuits, vessels of dishonor, behind closed doors, the midnight hour, cutting edge of apostasy, preservation for propagation, glossary of terms, glossary of proper names, endnotes, bibliography. So just a good little book. I disagree with a few things in here, but overall, the overall gist is fantastic. I think you'd really like it. God bless you. I'll talk with you later in Jesus.